Hello and welcome back for another episode of Financial Freedom by 40. In this week's episode, we finish up our time in Western Australia. We cross across the border and visit the Keep River National Park. We then continue our journey towards Darwin, where we visit the Kakadu National Park. We stay at the recently reopened Gunlum Camp by the Gunlum Falls, and we get to visit the Crocs at Cahills Crossing, which was quite the experience. When we were planning this part of the trip, we had seen the saying, should you Kakadu or Kaka-don't? And in this week's episode, you'll get to find out just what we think. We're just coming up to border crossing, so leaving our last day in WA, heading over to the Northern Territory. So is it going to tell us welcome to what's going to happen? It's all the queue. I'm pretty sure they said when I looked online,
there's the queue
said that you just go straight through from this way.
Whew, look at the queue.
There's a lot of cars waiting to come this way.
Welcome to
Northern Territory.
Woohoo! Well, there you go.
Yay.
Changed states, and we've changed time zones too. So
It's now 20 past 1.
yeah, so the time has
20 past
changed
12.
by an hour and a half. So it's now 20. Well, the phone hasn't changed yet. There's a signal here. So it'll now be Northern Territory time for us. But no checkpoint going this way, so off to the next national park, which is just a couple of k's over the border. We've just arrived in the Keep River National Park, so just past the Northern Territory border. We're going to stay here, but the only site available is way too small for our caravan, so we are going to try and do the walks here and move on to a rest area. So this is the first walk, which is about, well, it says allow an hour, but the reviews I read said it's about 30 minutes. So we're going to go and explore around this loop walk. Let's go, peoples. The scenery through here is pretty nice, but it looks like there's been a fire quite recently because the ground is sort of all scorched and the trees are all burnt around here. But the landscape itself is actually pretty nice. Some of the rocks over there look a little bit like the Bungle Bungles. Apparently there's some quite similar rock formations in this park, so we'll see what we can find.
In this park, you're actually allowed to collect firewood.
Yeah, so the national parks in WA, you weren't allowed to collect firewood, but we just saw a sign that said that you could collect firewood. So Ollie's excited about the prospect of having another fire when we get to our camp tonight. So this pretty rock formation behind us, and now that we're at sort of the peak here, we're getting close to it, you can see the rocks are a bit more like the Bungle Bungles over this way. So we're going to do the Jarnum Lookout walk.
Yeah.
Go and have a look at the lookout and see what it's like. Apparently it's a spectacular walk. The whole loop walk apparently is, but we'll do the lookout and have a look, see what it's like. I guess this part takes you closer through, so if you do this bit here, I guess you go through those more bungly, I don't know.
Yeah, but you'll probably
bits.
get a good view of them over this side, looking from the
true.
lookout, right? Look down.
Well, let's go and find out.
Let's go.
That way, we made it to the top of the walk, so the Jarnum Camp walk. So the scenery is pretty similar from the top to the Bungle Bungles. Also sort of beehive like formations. After our visit to Keep River National Park, we made our way on to a rest stop area for the night, and then the following morning we went to check out a couple of the sites in the Judbarra-Gregory National Park. Welcome to Nawilbinbin, a living place. Nawilbinbin is a living place. Here, life is embedded in rock, seeping from the ground and in the hearts of trees. Jerry Jones Jabata speaks for this country, telling the stories that pass through this area and how they live on the land today. While courting two Wuyumwuti, ancestral beings in the form of black whip snakes left traces of their passing along the Nawilbinbin walk. You can see some of these places where water seeps from the ground. On the escarpment walls are places where beings placed their images in the rocks. These images were traced by people, and now we can see copies or paintings in their place. Sheltering in the trees on the hillsides are sleeping possums, nesting finches, and restless lizards. We think we've spotted some rock art there. On the wall here, maybe. Don't touch it though.
I think it's from the 80s.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it's a shape of some kind.
It is that.
That looks like maybe that. It's hard to tell if it's actually an art or if it's just something that's like formed a shape in the rock. It's not really clear like those other ones.
I don't think that's any art.
See, that looks almost.
Some here too, almost looks like a bush chick.
Oh, I'll have a look.
And there's definitely some here. Like, it's like those snakes. Or...
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
It almost looks like a bit of a bush turkey or something there, and there's like a, it looks like a snake.
Where's the
or
bush turkey?
something. Right in front of you, yeah.
That's definitely a painting. There's absolutely no.
That one over there is for
Keep
sure.
going along, it
Looks like a snake or something.
There's absolutely no way that the rock's shaped like that.
Oh yeah, no, that does look like an artwork. You're right.
And that's 100% a painting. There's one
Yep.
there and one there.
That one looks definitely something.
That's definitely a
Yeah, I reckon that maybe that's those lizard things. Maybe that's the ones that the story's about.
Yeah, the two
The two snakes, the whip snakes, sorry.
Yeah, two black whips.
Cool. Oh, there's heaps
And
here.
there's that place where these beings stuck their images, photographs on the rocks. People have since traced over the photographs, making copies, what we see as paintings.
Hey, here's that rock guy. This here.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's actually...
It's a frog.
A
Ah.
frog. That looks like a personal. There are some more things down there.
Hmm.
Oh, there's actually quite a lot here.
We found it quite hard to find information about the Judbarra-Gregory National Park, so we didn't spend an awful lot of time there. We did move fairly quickly through and on to the town of Katherine. And from Katherine, we made a trip out to the Katherine Gorge, which is now known as Nipmull. There's a little national park there. You can do a boat cruise if you want to up the river here. And there's also a campground, so you can stay in this national park as well. We instead decided to opt for the free camp just up the road near the Edith Falls, but we did do this walk up to the lookout.
We've come for a quick look at Katherine Gorge. So we're not too sure, we didn't know much about this national park, but we've come to have a look quickly to decide if we want to spend some more time here on our way back from Darwin. So just doing the lookout walk. It's pretty spectacular views from here. Ollie's not feeling too well, so it's just Xavier and I have come to have a look. So we've stopped at the part way up the lookout and we'll keep going up in a minute. We've just arrived at the Nipmull National Park, the other side of it. So where we were yesterday was the Katherine Gorge or Nipmull Gorge side, and today we are at the Edith Falls side. So this area was actually just closed until yesterday because there was a drowning in the pool, unfortunately, but it's open again today. So we've come to check out the falls, and there is a walk that takes you up above the falls where there's a swimming hole up there as well. So we'll have a look here and then assess whether we're up to walking up to have a look from the top. Oh wow, what a beautiful spot. Oh, steps down into the water.
The fish.
Fish. And there's the waterfall over that end. It's a pretty nice spot, isn't it?
Oh, we're doing some on the way back anyway.
Yeah, once it's maybe warmed up a degree or two. It's a little cool this morning. Probably a bit cool for a swim just yet, isn't it? It's only 8:30, quarter to 9. So here's the beautiful waterfall at the top. And there's a big swimming area here as well. So the boys are over there about to put their togs on and jump in for a swim. And then we might go have another look down the bottom. But yeah, pretty nice waterfall area. Not too much of a difficult walk. It was about about a kilometre, a little bit uphill, but not too tricky. It's a pretty well formed path to get up here. So pretty nice spot really.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Is it cold?
Not really.
Not really. Well done.
It's good.
So this is the next look at on from where we were before. So the top waterfall is where Xavier was having a swim, and then this is the pool just in front of us. It's called Middle Pool. You can't swim down there, you can't get down to that one, so not swimming, but pretty spectacular views, really. Beautiful waterfalls, and a lot of water flowing through as well. It must be amazing here in the wet season. We've seen some signs of where the water levels get up to. There must be just so much water flowing through here in the wet season, because this is the dry season and there's already well, there's still plenty of water flowing through. So we're on our road into the first campground in well, the one that's open for caravans anyway, in Kakadu National Park, and bit of a corrugated road. We just stopped to air down the tyres because as soon as we hit the dirt it was pretty corrugated, but fingers crossed it's not too bad once we get going. It's 37 k's down this road to the campground, so quite a lot of corrugated road to get through to get there, and you can't book these campgrounds. It's a first come first served basis, so we're just hoping that there is a space for us when we get down here, otherwise we'll have to do 37 k's back out again and try the next one. Fingers crossed.
We'll have to do tomorrow anyway. So.
Well, yeah. So this is their two-wheel drive access road, also suitable for caravans. So there's a caravan camping area at the end of this road, and the map is marked as being an unsealed two-wheel drive road. So that was doubtful from the start given the level of corrugations, but at this point where we've gone through now, we're really like starting to wonder about Australian roads. Like we went on one the other day that was described as heavily corrugated, so we left the caravan behind and it was beautiful and smooth and like barely a corrugation in sight, and today we're on what is described as a two-wheel drive road and it's not really. This bit's alright. We'll see how we go because we're what, 5 k's ish, 6 k's from the camp now, so let's hope it doesn't get any worse.
What's going on here, Mum?
Well, we just arrived at camp and the top drawer is jammed, so that's where our level is. So something in the drawer has moved on that corrugated road, and now this drawer over here, it won't open at all. So, yep, we've got to try and figure out how to get it out, and we're not too sure at the minute. We're just walking up to the Gunlum swimming hole, which is just above the Gunlum campground. So that's the campground all down there, and then there's a big swimming hole down the bottom which isn't open, and then up this hill there's a swimming hole at the top, which is a bit of a walk. What do you reckon, Ollie? It's pretty nice down there. Can you come for a swim?
I don't know if I even have the interview.
Wet and sun hat at all. How cool is that? You gonna jump in? Gonna go in, Ollie?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's beautiful. Is it cold?
Not really.
No? Come on, give it a go. Let's give it a go. I'm gonna put my toes in. See? Oh, it's not too bad. You come?
Maybe.
Alright, well I'm gonna go over and check it out then. How's the water? Oh, I found a rock. Hi, fishy.
Alright.
So there's the waterfall coming down the cliff, so that's the water that's come out of the pool that we just were swimming in. It's a pretty cool spot, must be a pretty massive waterfall in the wet season. Well, we found a better view of the waterfall. No swimming in this hole. You used to be able to swim in this hole, but no swimming in this hole at the moment due to Crocs. But it's a good view of the waterfall. Well, it's a new day and we We are still in the Kakadu National Park. We just left our campsite and we are making our way back to the highway. So we've got this little river crossing. Thankfully there's no water in this one, but it's still a bit narrow to get through. We had to just stop up there to let a truck past us, or a bus past us, tour bus. But yeah, making our way back to the highway, and then we are heading up to another camp to explore. Oh, across the river.
Anybody see any crocs?
No crocs. Can't see any crocs. Haven't seen any crocs in the wild yet. Yeah, so off to another campground and then explore some more of the sites of Kakadu National Park. We've come to have a look at the yellow water billabong on our way through Kakadu National Park. We just spotted our first croc since we've been here. It's a pretty big one. Do you reckon it's a salty or a freshy? Can't really see too much of its face, can you? Under the tree over there. We'll keep looking, see if we can spot another one. We've been hearing about all the crocs. We haven't seen too many just yet, but that one's a lot bigger than the ones we saw at Winjana Gorge. We're at the famous Cahill's Crossing. So this is a road crossing that goes through the river here, and there are apparently loads of crocs here, and the best time to come is high tide. We're actually just after high tide, but pretty close. We're going to go have a look at the viewing platform, see if we can spot some crocs. You can actually drive across this. I don't think we're going to drive across it.
No, you're not allowed to. You have
you're
to
not?
have a permit. You have to have a permit
to go the other
across.
side.
This is the border to the
Oh, right. Okay, well there you go.
So there's a big sign coming into the car park here that said no further unless you've got the permit.
So we'll have a look at this and see if we can spot ourselves some nice crocs. Maybe catch fish later. There's a fishing spot here somewhere. We can figure out where we can fish without getting eaten. We will chuck a line, and we had some friends catch a big fish here just not so long ago. Let's go have a look.
Cahill's Crossing is a super cool place to visit. There are loads of crocs here, and it's quite amazing to see how quickly they can disappear under the water. In this particular shot, you can only see one croc, but in this area we had seen about 4 crocs all swimming fairly close together, and as soon as they want to dip under the water, they just completely disappear. We think that the Cahill's Crossing was well worth the drive out to visit it, and in terms of the driving into the Kakadu National Park, a lot of people have said there aren't a lot of open sites at the moment. A lot of things are closed, and wonder if it is worth coming out to the National Park. We did feel like it was worth the drive coming into the National Park just to see the Cahill's Crossing alone. We did spend quite a few hours here just watching the crocs, both on this day and on another day during our visit in the National Park. And this was pretty cool to watch here. One of the big crocs was trying to cross over the crossing. So the tide actually comes right in here. It is a tidal river, so the salt water comes up on the left-hand side there, and at the high tide actually flows the other direction, which you'll be able to see shortly at our second visit to the Cahill's Crossing. And we watched this guy here trying to get through. He didn't have any luck at this particular point in time, but when the tide is up, the water comes right up over the road, and it's much more level for them to get across the crossing.
There's 3. There's one down that way.
2. Oh, 3.
3. That you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them go under. Gone. Once they go under, they you can't see a thing. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one just popped up there. And the one's gone down, and another one's just popped up.
There's 3.
I wonder how many there are under there we can't actually see. Yeah, there was another one's just got under though. So look, once they go under.
Take a photo of the camera.
Just a minute.
Huh? There are at least 4 crocodiles.
There are at least 4, yeah. We'll have to have a look around Judbarra, which is a rock art site in Kakadu National Park. So apparently this is one of the best rock art sites in Australia. So let's go.
Well, it says in the top finest collections of rock art in the world.
Oh, in the world. Well, there you go.
Some of the best views across the landscape.
Let's go and see.
I know where.
Oh, it does look a bit like fish,
We
doesn't
saw
it?
this at the Aboriginal Centre.
Oh,
They had the copy of this. This was the big painting.
Yeah, it looks like the thing in the middle looks almost like a bug or something, or maybe a fish. It's hard to tell. Well, it's definitely... Oh, there's some underneath too, I think. Maybe not as well preserved. You know, like underneath the edge there.
Mm.
Yeah, these ones are way clearer than some of the other ones we've seen. So that's a long neck turtle and there's some fish up there.
They look like they've been like repainted.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Preserved somehow. What can you see up there?
Painting after painting after painting.
Yeah?
Look to your right.
Oh, yeah.
Look up.
There's lots up there, isn't there?
There.
Wow.
Look right.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in here. Oh, all the way up the top there too. Now up to the lookout, let's see what we can see. I'm hearing lots of oh wow, so must be good.
Oh, wow.
Is it good? Good view? What can we see? It's very green.
There must be that like marshy,
Like wetlandy.
drive past. Yeah, the wetlands. You can see
Yeah.
them all out there.
Oh
So I
yeah.
wonder, like in the wet season, if the majority of this is kind of underwater, or at least
Maybe.
it floods and then retreats.
Yeah, it does. Look.
Aboriginal people belong to their land. The soul of a person is born from the land and returns to it after death. So you got the floodplain down that side.
Right.
Then you got the monsoon forest. Then you've got the Binji country, East Alligator River to the right, and Arnhem Land in the far right, which is where the hill is.
Oh, okay. So we are here again in Kakadu National Park doing last couple of walks before we leave. There are a lot of cockatoos making a lot of noise.
Yeah, we're
Um,
back to sulfur crested territory.
So we're about to do the Nolangi walk, which is looks pretty spectacular from what we can see, but there's also some rock art and that to see along the way. So let's go and check it out. Oh wow. It's supposed to have been an area that the local indigenous people used as shelter in certain seasons.
Stop there, Zoe. Go, run.
Yeah, it's a big area. Would have worked pretty well as a shelter, I imagine. Oh, there's artwork in here too.
Quite detailed drawing.
Yeah, they do.
And some
It's
of
like
it's
those
just
X-ray
like a-
ones.
Outline.
Yeah, kangaroo.
There's even more down there.
Yeah.
Commonly one painting is superimposed on another, and this enables different paintings and art styles to be dated.
That photo there is this kangaroo over here.
Yeah, there's a kangaroo there too, like a outline.
Blood outline.
It looks like there's some older ones sort of down the bottom there that are hard to see. Well, yesterday we decided we weren't going to do fishing at Cahill's Crossing. We actually thought we'd pop out to see the rock art site and then come back, but by the time we did, the tide had all gone out, so not used to these tidal rivers, but we decided that we would come back and fish the incoming tide, which is supposed to be the better time for catching barramundi in this area because they come upstream as the smaller fish come up to feed. So back at Cahill's Crossing, the boys are gonna have a crack and see if they can catch something as the tide comes in, and yeah, wish us luck.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully we get a barramundi and a big one.
And a big one. Well, let's see. We've seen some photos of a big one that was caught here a couple of weeks ago, so you never know, you might be lucky.
Maybe the size of my arm.
Yeah, or maybe a bit bigger even. We've seen some big ones, haven't we? Well, let's see how we go and see if we have any luck.
Okay.
Well, here we are at Cahill's Crossing. It's just, well, there's a couple of hours before the high tide still, so boys are going to give it a go now and see how we go. Like yesterday when we were here, the tide was almost right up to the crossing there, so still got a way to come in. can see, I can't see right now, they disappear so quickly. There are crocs. We've seen 2 crocs on the other side over there. I think it's right over by the far edge under the shade now. It's pretty hard to see the one, but it's amazing how they disappear really quickly under the water when they want to. So this is one of the reasons why you've got to be so careful at waterways. You can't expect that you're going to see them. I mean, when we were here yesterday, there were about 6 of them. We can only see 2 at the moment. I mean, they could be further upstream, but we'll wait and see, because apparently more of them come this way when the barramundi come up. So we'll see shortly. We can see all the fish. We haven't caught anything yet, but we can see the fish all coming up now.
Splash. It's like
up against the rocks.
5,
I don't know if you can
6.
see them on the video, but there's definitely a lot of fish swimming just near the rock.
Down there, and there's a big snapper doll.
And then on the other side over there is the croc. And he's
already caught 3.
He's caught several fish. He's doing a better job at fishing than the people, that's for sure.
He's looking at us, catching fish, and then teasing us about it.
Is he going to get one? See if he gets another one, because there's a lot more heading up that way now.
He's so teasing.
He knows what to do, doesn't he?
Oh, he's been fishing. He's been in that water his whole life, basically. Maybe not that water. He's been in water his whole life.
See if he gets one. He's got a big bunch of sticks coming towards him. Oh, he's stuck under.
He's like, wait for the sticks to go. Yeah, sticks are gone over him now.
Is he going to come back up again?
He'll pop his head up. Pop. And you throw him out of the fish's mouth. There's another croc over there.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one. There's another one coming this way.
Oh, he's heard about the fish.
Oh, you can see, look, if you look at that rock that's sort of just submerged, you can see the fish swimming around it.
Oh, that freshwater mullet. Oh, here comes one.
It's salt water coming up.
Here comes the big bad croc.
Big and bad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The big bad croc's gonna get a heart attack. Car going across.
Here comes another one.
I can't
Hey,
be
the flow of the river's changed. Oh no, he's turning around. Oh,
Is he going to go through? Oh. Look at them all now. Look, this one, 1, 2, 3. I think there's a 4th one over closer to the other side.
I think he was down this way. That's where the mullet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're quite fearsome looking creatures.
Xavier, don't cast towards the croc. Don't.
Is he going to come this way?
No, I don't think so.
They have bacteria in their teeth apparently.
Do they?
Yeah. So if you get bitten, you have to go straight to hospital.
Look at him. Look at him there with his big teeth. Can I zoom in on him a bit more?
Oh, hey lady, there's a croc right there.
She's up in the rocks, Holly.
Yeah, but you don't want the croc to snap on you.
I'm pretty sure the croc will. He's got other things in his mind.
Oh look, there's his tail. No, it's just his reward.
There's a mate.
There's a big croc.
Oh, is that log's gonna hit him? Is that log gonna hit him? Is that log gonna hit him? Is that log gonna hit him?
Oh, the other ones, they're coming up this way now too.
I hope they cross.
Like,
echolocation checking for cars so I can cross.
Oh, it is fire.
Yeah, we're just driving through oh, there's a ranger in there. Maybe they're just lighting it. We're just driving through a bushfire area. See, there's the grass on fire in there, but there was a ranger just within the bushes, so maybe they're just getting it started.
Birds
They're doing a lot of burning off around this area, so yeah, that must have been it for this one. It's a little bit down here. You can see it kind of smouldering. Maybe that's the last lot. from Kakadu National Park into Darwin. There's heaps of smoke. You can see the fire there. Again, assuming it's just another burn off, but it's quite a big one, this one.
Oh yeah, because it's lined.
Yeah, it's just all like the grass and that burning. There's a lot more smoke from this one than the other ones.
Like a tree is on fire.
There's quite a bit of fire here.
See? Huge.
Oh,
Burning tree.
Yeah, there's heaps of smoke up here.
Fire, like when we started driving through, I could see the back line of fire burning back. Yeah, there's another tree on fire. A whole lot.
There's another one back there. There's like you say, like the whole tree is on fire.
Massive tree on fire. Oh, that's a massive palm tree on fire.
And then looks like that's it.
And that's where we will leave you for this week's episode. But if you're wondering if we think you should Kakadu or Kaka-don't, we definitely think you should Kakadu. There are a lot of closed sites in the Kakadu National Park and a number of other sites that are only accessible by four-wheel drive. We felt that the visit to the Gunlum Falls, the rock art sites and the Cahills Crossing made it worthwhile to visit the national park on its own. Just before we visited the Jim Falls, I walked it also open. The road in there is four-wheel drive only and it's about 2 hours each way. So we decided to give that one a miss as we were a bit tight on time. But there are quite a few things that are open. So definitely just do your research before you go and find out what is open and what isn't. We visited the Catherine Information Centre before we went into the national park, and the people at the office there were able to give us some guidance as to what sites were open and which ones were currently closed, as they get a regular update from the rangers. There are also a couple of ranger stations within the park. When we visited, the ranger station at the southern entry was actually unmanned, but there were brochures there that you could pick up with information about the various walks. We didn't stop into the northern station as we'd already been through the park at that point, but it may very well be that there are rangers stationed at the northern ranger station, and you can get more information about what's open and the condition of tracks and that kind of thing from there. But definitely don't listen to the naysayers. There are some really cool sights to see in the Kakadu National Park, as you could see in this week's episode. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in this week. We really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed our episode, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you will get all of the upcoming episodes.